time to drop.
Guys, we have made it. Welcome back to the Hennisphere, everyone. We have made it to Busch Gardens Tampa. This has been a long time coming. I've wanted to go to this park since 2005. Can't tell if he's supposed to be here or if he's supposed to be over here. I am in the park now. I can't believe I'm at Busch Gardens Tampa because this is one of my top 10 bucket list theme parks for a long time. It's a beautiful day, sunny, 80 degrees. It's not too hot. It looks like there's gonna be plenty of shade in this park, lots of trees, greenery. I did put on sunblock and I hope it lasts all day. If it doesn't, hey, I got a platinum pass. I can leave the park and come right back in just to go to my car and apply it. This is awesome so far. I did try to eat. I'm starving. I had 2 pretzels last night at Fun Spot at midnight, and then I went to bed at 3 a.m. Have not eaten since midnight last night. It's 11 a.m. right now. I need to find something quick. I tried to get food at, I think it was a Moroccan restaurant at the front of the park. There were about 50 people in line, so I said, never mind, let me go somewhere else. Cheetah Hunt looks absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to save it though for last. I'm anticipating that ride will be my favorite, so I wanna save it till the end. And it already has a 70-minute wait, so I'm probably gonna get a quick queue so I can skip the lines here, because I came to ride roller coasters, not wait in line all day. Cobra's Curse is down right now. No one is getting in line for it. It's a bummer. I hope it reopens, but we got Montu right here, and this I am looking forward to riding a lot. Just because I'm so used to Great White, and this thing is supposed to be one of the best inverts in the world. Right now, Banshee is my #1 invert. That may change. It's time. Well guys, we have a new #1 invert for me personally, not on my Hennisphere scale, but just first reaction. That was my favorite inverted roller coaster ride of all time. It's just slightly better than Banshee. Banshee's a little crazier statistically, but this one is smooth. I really enjoyed that. I was sitting in the second row, not even back row, so the G-forces weren't even hitting me that hard, and it was intense. I really enjoyed it. Gonna have to do it again in the very front and the very back, but I think I'm gonna go eat something first and then see if Cobra's Curse opens. It's testing right now, and then maybe maybe check the line for Cheetah Hunt, see if it went down. If not, I'm gonna have to get a quick queue. But oh man, that was amazing. That ride lives up to what everyone who's talked good about it, everything they said, it lived up to that. got the elephants chilling over here, mostly in the shade, except the one back there. Doesn't smell too bad. Thought it would smell worse. I finally found something to eat right in here at the Dragonfire Grill and Pub. Dragonfire, I think y'all know what that's a reference to. If you don't know, leave it in the comments for people who don't know. And right here, right across, we got Falcon's Fear. I want to ride it so bad, but I just ate a huge meal and drank a full water bottle. I don't want to risk throwing up. I don't ever throw up on rides, but I'm gonna go with this one over here, Scorpion, instead. I'm very happy about this ride, that I get to ride it, because it reminds me so much of Viper at Astroworld, Schwarzkopf, the looping roller coaster. It was a similar layout. This one looks to be a little different, perhaps a little shorter. Nonetheless, I imagine this one's going to be fairly smooth, because Viper was fairly smooth. Okay guys, good news. So I wasted about 30 minutes, but it was all worth it because I just got my Quick Queue Unlimited Pass. So I'm gonna skip the lines on a lot of rides. Now, not all the rides have a line. Like SheiKra right now has no line. Station wait, but some of the rides do have a line, like Cheetah Hunt, still 50 minutes plus. So it'll be worth it. I'm gonna go on SheiKra right now. So I just got off of SheiKra, and again, just like Valraven, that thing blows me away because dive coasters are awesome. And I don't know why they get so much hate for being vanilla or one-trick ponies. I love the whole ride. It's really smooth. This one has a couple of tunnels and a great near-miss element on that Immelman after that first drop. Amazing. I like it a little bit more than Valraven, but I'll need to have a front row ride before I completely decide that. Here we go again with the covered walkways. Need more of these at Fiesta, Texas. Just did Air Grover, because why not? It said that I was allowed to ride it, so I went ahead and did it. And now I think I'm gonna go on Tigris, which, according to my coworker who was here last week, was one of the best roller coasters here. I could see why. I mean, it's brand new, it's tall, it's fast, it launches forwards and backwards. What's not to like about it? I'm gonna give it a go. The little kids section of the park, the Sesame Street Safari of Fun, that was pretty awesome compared to Bay of Play at SeaWorld San Antonio. They had lots of rides and lots of areas for kids to grab some candy because it's almost Halloween. This weekend is actually a special event over there called Super Grover's Weekend. So yeah, if you have little kids, like I would definitely bring them here and go to that section. They look really awesome, a little bit better than SeaWorld San Antonio. Now it's time for Tigris. So Tigris really exceeded my expectations, and what happened was really strange. I wanted to use my Quick Queue, and I didn't realize that Tigris was not on the Quick Queue Unlimited. It didn't make any sense to me, so I tried to use it. The guy said, sorry, Tigris is a separate Quick Queue charge. which I think is ridiculous, but I told him I was gonna wait. It was 35 minutes. He said, never mind, let me write you a quick queue pass to get you in. So I got to skip the line. So thank you to the employee at Tigris who let me skip the line, even though my quick queue wasn't supposed to let me do that. It really exceeded my expectations. I really enjoyed Tigris. I'm not willing to wait 35 minutes for it because I have other coasters to get to that I have not rode yet. But that was a great coaster. That was up there with SheiKra and Kumba as my favorites so far.
Rest in peace, Python.
So I have my quick queue unlimited. I wasn't able to do Scorpion because I didn't have it. Then I tried to get this quick queue in front of Kumba, but they couldn't give it to me because there was something wrong with the discount not working. And now I did all the rides near Air Grover and all the way up to the back of the park where Kumba is. It's finally time to ride Kumba. Heard lots of bad things about this, so let's see. So I did Kumba twice. I did front row on train 4 and I did the back row on train 2. 2 train operations today. I'm glad I got both and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm not gonna knock it very much for smoothness. It was very smooth. It was not the smoothest. It's not an RMC, but it's pretty smooth. I think it's better than Superman Krypton coaster. I can't wait to rank it. I wish I could do it more times, but I've got 3 other coasters that I need to get credits on before I do re-rides on anything again. I gotta do a re-ride on Montu in the back because I only did towards the front. Kumba, I'm so happy you were actually a really good coaster. And I don't know why people say you're very rough. I just did Scorpion and it was kind of what I thought. It was overall smooth, but it had its moments where it wasn't smooth. So it's like a baby version of Viper and it's nothing compared to Shockwave at over Texas. So one of the worst Schwarzkopfs I've rode, but that's just because it's small. Still a good ride. And after I was done riding it, a lady at the exit saw my Cedar Point shirt and she wanted to know if I was from Ohio, which I'm not. But she said that she lives in Mansfield, Ohio, and she said most people don't understand what Cedar Point is and how much better it is than all of the other parks. And I mean, I pretty much agree, although this park is still great. And yeah, it's awesome when people recognize other theme park enthusiasts or coaster enthusiasts. That's why I always wear theme park related shirts. That's how you can recognize me. And I'm always happy to talk to people. So yeah, I'm happy someone recognized Cedar Point. And next up is going to be Falcon's Fury. And it has a long line, so I'm very happy I got the quick queue. After that will be the Sand Serpent. So I was able to do Falcon's Fury followed by Sand Serpent, and Falcon's Fury is just what everyone said about it. It's so good. It's probably the best drop tower in the world. It's insanely tall. I think it's 300 feet, and I've never been on something that tall for a drop tower, so it's my favorite. The only downside of it was the operations were insanely slow. It was like more than 7 minutes per dispatch, and I don't know what was wrong, but I don't know if they're waiting for like the ride to cool down. That's what someone told me. I don't know if I believe that, but very slow operations. Twice as long as any roller coaster here, but glad I did it and I'm very happy I had the quick queue because that would have been a 20 to 30 minute wait. It was already a 10-15 minute wait as is, just because operations were slow. There were only 2 cycles in front of me and it still took 15 minutes. So now I am off to Cobra's Curse and then Cheetah Hunt.
ride is obviously open now. So let's go on Cobra's Curse, see if it's the best spinning ride I've been on besides Time Travel.
Cobra's Curse was really good. I absolutely loved that one. I didn't feel like it was rough. I thought there was so many unique moments to that ride. Backwards, controlled spins, free spins, a lift hill, an elevator hill, almost a 90-degree wave turn. Way better than Pandemonium, any of them. That's awesome. Now it's time to get a back row ride on this thing, my favorite invert. I did the second row and I thought it was amazing. So time for back row on Montu.
It's time.
So a long time ago, well, maybe not a long time ago, about a year ago on Twitter, I posted my top 10 bucket list roller coasters. And one of them that made the top 10 was Cheetah Hunt. So it was just because it was so unique. It has multiple launches, it's low to the ground. It has a lot of features that Maverick has at Cedar Point. It was way up there, and I just got a backseat ride followed by a front row ride. I don't think it's as good as I thought it would be. I don't see it being better than Montu or Kumba in this park. That's where that is. It's a solid third place, but I'm gonna have to do Montu again right now before I leave. I gotta get a front row ride on this.
Montu station at capacity.
Got my last ride on Montu front row. I enjoyed it so much, but it's not as good as the back. The back is where it's at, especially on that bat wing. That first half of the bat wing, it whips you right around and down into the trench. Lots of positive G's. Zero G roll is also very intense, but in my opinion, Kumba has a slightly more intense one in the back row. So those were my two favorite rides today. Third would be Cheetah Hunt, just because it's not as fast. There are some moments where it's very slow pacing wise, and then the restraints, they're not the best. They kind of rub on your shoulders a lot more. It reminds me of Maverick. So I don't like the restraints on Cheetah Hunt very much, but I still enjoy that ride a lot. And I might be going to another park after this. We'll see what time I get back to Orlando. The most surprising roller coaster of today was definitely Tigress. I loved that ride a lot, start to finish. I mean, it's a short ride, but I love launches, and that one does a great job of that. You've got positives and you've got negative G's. Coaster I wish I rode more, SheiKra. Rode it once, kind of felt the same as Valraven. It's shorter than Valraven, and obviously statistically, Valraven is the second best in terms of stats. They're very similar. It's hard for me to rank one over the other. I did not get a front row ride on it today. Scariest ride today, easily Falcon's Fury, just staring straight at the ground. That was a heck of a feeling. It's very terrifying, but I loved it. That's my favorite drop tower. We did every coaster today. I'm so happy that I got to do all of them. Unlike my last trip to Missouri, I did not get to do Mamba at Worlds of Fun. That credit will haunt me until I get it. That is it from Busch Gardens. This is definitely a top 10 park in terms of their coaster lineup. Once Iron Gwazi is open, man, there's no telling. There's no telling how great this park is going to be coaster lineup wise, because they have an incredible top 5. Montu, Kumba, Cheetah Hunt, SheiKra, and then Iron Gwazi. So there's going to be a lot more videos coming from this park. Definitely an off-ride cinematic footage only, without me talking, not a vlog. And then coaster rankings. I plan on ranking all of the coasters except Tigress, Sand Serpent, Air Grover. I believe I'll rank all of the other ones except Scorpion. The food here was very good. I forgot to mention that I had a combination of teriyaki chicken and normal chicken at the Dragonfire Grill and Pub, and it was excellent. It was actually better than Chopsticks, which is crazy because I really love Chopsticks. Bathrooms, I never went to the bathroom today. I did all of the roller coasters in about 5 hours, and it's only 5:37 right now. I got here about 11:05. I was done with Cheetah Hunt around 5:10, so about 5 hours. But anyway, I don't know if I'll be back here next year. I can't wait for Iron Gwazi to open. That's it for now. I am going to another park after this. You'll find out in the next video. So that was another day in the Hennisphere.